wasn't looking, but I was still taping it. Yeah.
Today I'm going to show you how to select, cut, and grow a pineapple. So when you're first choosing a pineapple, you want to check for three things. You want to see firmness all around. So no dents, no soft spots, no concaves in pineapple. Around the size and feel of a football is pretty good. If it's too soft, it's already over-ripening inside. It's going to be really mushy, not super great tasting. Also look at the eyes and you see the things you see running up and down across the pineapple. As you guys notice, these are kind of larger. You want like larger, kind of evenly shaped eyes. You don't want them like dime size or kind of like funky looking. So quarter size or bigger is pretty good. Also, when you're smelling the pineapple, you should get like a hint of juice coming off of it. You don't want it to smell syrupy. If it smells kind of sugary or syrupy, it's going to be overripe and also rotten inside. So mushy flesh, not great tasting. People think a more green pineapple is less ripe than a more golden pineapple. That's not super true though. The green means more time in the shade, yellow means more time in the sun. Just a sensory is bleaching the skin. To actually grow, we're going to twist off the top. It comes off pretty easily just like that. And then we're going to let it sit in the water for about 2 days or so. So you can want the bulb part kind of bare. And about 2 days after this is sitting, it's going to have some sprouts going out about 1 inch or 2. You want those sprouts to be out and pretty much kind of hanging out there before you transfer it over to a pot or so. Once it's transferred over, you guys can like grind up an apple. This is a food processor. Just cut it up. It's going to help germinate it. And then it takes about 2 years to grow maturity. So it's kind of like a long process. They're going to be growing from the crown out. You can get 2 to 3 pineapples per crown maybe. And the first one's going to be the biggest one. They're going to be smaller as they go down in size. And pineapples are kind of picky plants. They can't be above 95 degrees so often. They cannot go below 65. So if you guys want to try to grow them in like Arizona, Iowa, it's not going to happen. You guys can try to grow indoors if you want, like with a greenhouse or like something like lamp, but it is going to be kind of tricky to grow there. They do best around the equator. So to actually cut it, we're going to go right down the middle first. Then we're going to quarter it as well too. So on all pineapples, there's a core, kind of like an apple core, so not super great tasting. You can still eat it if you want, or it's just going to be really high in fiber and tough. But if you don't want to eat that part, just cut it off. Kind of looks like that. If you don't want to waste it, toss it into a water infusion, put it in a smoothie, whatever you guys want to do with that. We just dump it. So we're going to core all 4 sides. So now we're going to take our pineapple knife that has a curved and straight blade, and it's kind of like cutting an orange. They go down and across against the peel. So super easy to use, can also be done on like melons, mangoes, any kind of circular fruit you guys want to do it on. We have these for sale. They're going to be going in a checked bag, not a carry-on. Nice. Alright, so cut all 4 sides. And you're gonna kind of want to see the grooves when you guys cut it. It means you got most of the flesh off. So you don't want to be like, too much of like flesh left on. It means you didn't get all the casings off. And it's just gonna look like that on the bottom. So all 4 sides. does anyone have like a sore mouth after eating pineapple? That is going to be from acid. So if you guys kind of look closely, there's going to be kind of like these bubbles forming up. It's going to be an acid dripping off of it actually. So to combat that, just rinse it off in water. Just take a few seconds. It's just like regular tap water, nothing special. Let's give it a quick little scrub down. And it's not going to burn as bad. There's still going to be, a little bit of acid on it, but it'll get most of it off.
Is it just water?
Just regular water, yeah. And so we're just going to cut right down the middle now, just doing slices, nothing too fancy. And it's pretty much ready to serve. Any questions so far or anything?
Oh. Let me take you across.
Big daddies. Now the birds are.
Yeah. There's little tadpoles in there. Oh my god, these birds.
watch from over here. Look straight down into the bed.
Actually?
Just watch down in there when the smoke goes down to where the steam is.
Wow.
A little bit of
so
carbon
cool.
is a massive expansion.
Yeah, it has to be a carbon-based lamp, cigarette, cigar, heat paper, or a match. Propane torch won't do it. Try that one. And it has to be about 10 feet. I'll watch the
It'll
smoke.
do it as well.
As long as the smoke.
You can
That's
fast in on that little corner
carbon-based.
down there.
You don't understand it. We even brought the chemist in each field. You can figure it out.
All right, Marlo.
Just a sec. I'm sorry. I don't have a phone number for Kendall.
Have you guys been up to this viewpoint, this lookout?
Not yet.
If you guys get time after the tour, it'd be a nice stop, you know, before leaving this area. Something we cannot see right now, but possibly later you could see it, is the island of Maui. So it sits on the horizon between the coastline and that large tree at the lookout. In between it, on the horizon, you can see like this dark silhouette of a mountain top behind the cloud line. Right now you can't see it, it's very patchy of clouds, but maybe later. But that dark silhouette is the island of Maui. In distance, it's about 30 miles away from this northern coastline. Well, yeah, that's a crazy thing. We do have canoe races, yeah? Single man kayaking or single man canoes, which races go from like the island of Molokai to Maui, or like Molokai to Oahu.
How far is that?
Oh, it's over 20 miles, I believe. Yeah. But they never had a canoe race between Maui and Big Island. This is one of the roughest channels of the Hawaiian island chain.
That's crazy.
The taro plants. Yeah, the taro plants, they get fresh water throughout the year of cultivation. And then of the irrigation, it just goes back into the river system, and then farmers downriver get the same water.
He's so fascinated. It's so cute.